Tally. I'm coming to you from my bedroom in the suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia, and you're watching 5 Girls 5 Minutes. 5 Girls Talk 5 Minutes, and don't edit the videos. It's Thursday. I'm Tally, and I have a diploma. Yay! Here's my diploma. Yep, that's my diploma. I graduated. So yeah, but I already talked about graduation and all that stuff. I didn't talk about actual graduation. It was nice. It rained a little bit, but it was awesome. And anyway, so right after graduation, or the next day after graduation, I went up to New York and to go to the NBC Upfronts, which was awesome. I only got to go to the prime time upfront. There were scheduling issues and things, and I got confused and slept and missed some things. But I went to like the prime time presentation. Megan Hilty and Catherine McPhee performed "Let Me Be Your Star," which was cool. And Mark Shaman, who wrote the music for Hairspray, was conducting the orchestra. So that was like theater nerd. But the most exciting thing that I did when I was in New York is I got to go to a Rangers game at Madison Square Garden, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Devils, and it was amazing. Okay, so I have never been to a hockey game anywhere other than Phillips Arena, where the Thrashers used to play, so I haven't been to a game in over a year. Never been to a playoff game, and so it was really cool, and it was really exciting. One of my dad's friends got us tickets, and my dad doesn't really like hockey all that much, but and the first couple periods were really boring, but the third period was awesome, and Henrik Lundqvist got a shutout, and Rangers got 3 goals, and it was just crazy. And I was calling my friends Suzanne and Catherine after the game, and as I was heading out of the arena, like, the crowd was like still chanting what they used to chant Martin Brodeur was the Devils goalie, and it was just really cool. And yeah, it was a really fun experience. So yeah, that was exciting. And then the next day I went and I saw a musical, and I saw Nice Work If You Can Get It. It's my t-shirt from it. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. This side. Nice Work If You Can Get It. Which was amazing. We only got to see one show, but it was super awesome, and Matthew Broderick and Kelly O'Hara were in it, and it was really, really good and really, really funny, and I highly recommend it if any of you guys are going up to New York anytime soon or planning to see a musical. It's very funny, very good. So that brings me to my question for this week, which was, and it kind of ties into the question about reunions. When my dad called my mom to tell her that we got tickets to the hockey game, my mom was like, well, wait, is she gonna miss seeing a Broadway show? Like, but you know, Broadway's dark on Mondays, which is when we saw the game, and also it's a hockey game, and I was really, really excited about it, but my mom didn't understand because my main priority when I go up to New York is almost always seeing musicals. Like, I've never been to New York without seeing a musical. It's like, I mean, like, even when I went up for Glamour, I snuck out the first night and went and saw Follies. When I went up for WGN, I saw Catch Me If You Can. So I like seeing musicals, and so it's weird for my mom to think like she'd waste a night in New York seeing a hockey game. But for me, it's like, yay! But I totally understand where she's coming from, because if you told me 5 years ago that I would be excited to miss a night of possibly seeing a Broadway show to go see a hockey game, I would be like, what's wrong with you? So is there something in your life that, like, 5 years ago, like, would have, like, if you were going to a reunion and you told people that, like, yeah, if I told people that I went to high school with that I was excited about seeing a hockey game instead of seeing a Broadway musical, they'd be like, you? What? So anyway, that's kind of my question. School reunions, yes. My first one's actually next year for Agnes. And the way they do it is like, you go 1 year, you go your next year, and so it's not like it's to show off or whatever, and then you go every 5 years. So yeah, I'm excited. I'll probably go. If I'm not out in Los Angeles, I will go to my reunion, and I'll be really excited about it. So but also, it's not just about, like, because Agnes Scott, you want to go back to Agnes Scott. I want to go back to Agnes Scott. I want to go back to Agnes Scott right now. I can't believe I had to leave Agnes Scott. Anyway, moving on, because I've got like a minute left, and I got questions to answer. Libby, you're back, yay, and you got your license, yay. I know nothing about used cars, but I'm right now trying to convince my father to buy me a car, or like, to, you know, help me pay for a car, so that I can get a job. Temp work and stuff. Secretive, some people would think I'm secretive, but I blog about everything. But I have all these filters, which people don't really know unless you're on one of them, but I have a series of, like, live journal filters where I have ones that are people that I've known for a long time, people that I know in real life, people that I don't know in real life, so I have all these filters, and because I have a blogging streak where I've blogged every day for however many years, 3 years now, I have to vlog twice whenever I use them, so, yeah. And then Libby was asking, I think Libby was asking, about what, things that move from one medium to another. I was a huge fan of the Shopaholic books. The movie was completely different. The movies that I've seen the most in theaters, I think I saw Star Trek 3 times in theaters. Movies I've watched the most times on DVD, probably A Mighty Wind or Singing in the Rain. I've watched both of those movies a lot, and that's not counting the movies I used to watch over and over and over again when I was younger. Oh my gosh, it's 5 minutes and 20 seconds, so I'm going to say goodbye. Bye. I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you all next Thursday. Tara, I will see you tomorrow. That sounds right. Not Tara. Itzel, I will see you tomorrow. I'm all confused now. Okay, bye!